Hi guys, you're watching the Haider Rifaat show and I'm your host Haider Rifaat. Today I'm here with the band FDVM. Thank you so much for joining me. Here is Flo and this is Vic.
Hello everybody.
Yeah, so first of all I would like to start by introduce yourself to our viewers and what would you like to say and how are you enjoying Pakistan so far, because you came here to perform.
Yes, we are FDVM, the French duo. We have been performing in Pakistan now for a week because we played in Karachi and we're so happy to be here. So excited to perform here, and like the energy here is just being fantastic so far. So we're looking forward for new next shows and so happy to be here.
I see. So I would like to let's go back to the very beginning. How did you both meet and how did this passion for music grow eventually?
Wow. It's coming from 10 years ago. I met Vic at a party for the birthday of a friend, and since it's a lot of love, joy and happiness with our music.
Yeah, exactly. That's what unites us. It's like this desire to share love and joy for our music, and we met it 10 years ago. So we're best friends basically. So we've been traveling around and working together for a long time.
So Vic, was music something that you always intended to do when you were young?
No.
How did this passion grow for both of you?
So it's a long story, but I'm gonna make it short. I've been performing music from the age of 8, like playing, mixing music for my parents because they love music, and I grew that into like starting to do more like private parties, and then I met Flo, and then we started to like throw bigger events and DJ and start to produce music as well, which took us to the next level. And I think that's the next step as a DJ. You want to produce music to like grow your audience and like really share the message you really want to share with your art, you know.
So tell me, which international artists have you collaborated with so far?
We've collaborated with people from Chicago. His name is Tyler Ostrom. People from Cape Town. I mean, a bit everywhere in the world actually. Like so, we keep like a lot of people from France. So that's what we're doing, and now we're trying to collaborate with people from Pakistan.
Yes.
So yesterday we did a jam session with about 10 artists.
10 artists, yes.
Yeah, and an electronic sitar, and we're trying to merge Pakistani culture and house music.
And maybe we have something cool.
And maybe we made something cool. We don't know about it yet, but we hope that it's gonna be nice. So yeah.
So who do you guys cite as your musical influences?
It's pretty wide.
Who are you inspired by?
Yeah, it's gonna be different for each of us, right?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
It's different. About techno music, it's Luciano. About pop, it's Passenger. And about rap, it's French rap, and it's Nekfeu.
I see. What about you?
It's very broad. I really love everything that's folk. So like Mumford & Son, Eddie Weber, and like this kind of artist. And I love everything that's folk and funky as well. Like like all the disco funk. So yeah, very very broad. I listen to a lot of ethnic music, as well, tribal music from Africa, and so like Fatoumata Diawara.
It's depends the time.
Yeah, really. And I think the more we open ourselves to music, the more we can find what we love and share it with others.
I see. So guys, tell me something. Which type of musical instruments do you enjoy playing the most?
So we actually do not perform any instruments itself. The computer for us is the instrument.
Speaking, obviously not professionally.
Yeah. We're not music musicians, we are music producers and DJs. So we collaborate with a lot of instruments and musicians, and they bring their own talents to the table, right? And we, as producers, we put it together, and we have the back idea, We really love guitar. We have a lot of guitars in a lot of our songs, so we really enjoy guitar. And piano, I mean, piano is a beautiful instrument.
And brass in our two last release.
Yeah, we have a lot of brass as well. Yeah.
That sounds good. So musically, what are you working on next? What are your upcoming projects that you would like to share with the fans and everyone?
So we have a lot of remix that we are about to release very soon, and we have a few original songs. And one exciting project is we released a song about 5 years ago. It's called Pale Sun Rose. So if you go on our SoundCloud, you will find it. And that's the old version. We're actually redoing the song and re-releasing it.
Okay.
It's actually the first song that brought us to the international stage. and we want to give it a new look. And really release it officially, basically.
I see.
Yeah.
So while you guys are both of you are performing on stage, so how do you handle mistakes and errors? Do you bounce back? How do you bounce back from it? Is it something that you handle well, or?
Yeah, I mean, mistakes are part of life, you know. Like we need to learn from the mistakes, you know. And hopefully the audience is understandable of that too. You know, we're humans, we're not machines, so we make mistakes, you know. And it happens. It's rare because we're pretty good at it now, I guess. But we still do mistakes, and that's right. And you know, it's not about the mistake. It's about what we're creating. You know, it's about the energy. It's not about the mixing is important, but it's not about the mixing. It's about the vibe we're creating and where we're bringing people, you know. And that's what we care about the most.
And we need to keep the vibe.
And we need to keep this vibe. Yeah,
that's good. So obviously, when you're dealing with music, it takes a lot of your time and energy for most of the days. So how do you strike a balance between your professional life and your other work obligations, your personal obligations, your family and everything? How do you balance that with your work?
We're doing our best.
Yeah, but for me, they are part of our.
Yeah, they are part because there's such big supports for both. Like, your parents are supporting you.
Yeah, since the beginning.
So much, and my parents, like, they love our music. They are like your second parents, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, the families are behind us, and we get free time to like spend time with our friends when we are traveling on tour. So we make sure we do have a social life and time to like rest in between shows. But music is our passion, you know, and so for us doing it, it feels so natural. It doesn't feel like walking. It's like it is walking, you know, but it feels natural. Like we love to do it. It's like we're not complaining about.
Of course,
being tired.
we need to be professional.
Yeah,
but it's our passion, and it's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
As music producers and as people who are into music, so who would you cite? What is your music style? Your individual music style? What is something that appeals to you the most?
What makes
in terms of music?
Okay, well, it's not exactly in terms of music, but I'm appealed to everything that makes you smile. If the music makes you smile and makes you feel good, I'm attracted to it. I will be, this is a good song. This is something that uplifts you. You know? And they can be in a different genre of music, you know, and that's what we want to share. That's what we share with our music is, you know, in our DJ set, we go from melodic house with a lot of instrument and vocal to like ethnic house, like more tribal house, and then we also go to maybe like stronger house music, but we want to keep a lightness to it and a beauty to it.
And like we say every time, if at the end of our set everybody is smiling, job is done.
Job is done.
And that's the main thing, I guess, with all your work. That's what you try to achieve.
Yes, good vibe. Good vibe is number one for us.
Yeah. Now both of you have been working together for a very long time together, and that's what makes you both very good at what you do. So sometimes can it be a conflict of interest that sometimes you have your own input as a musician or as an artist, and you have your own input as a musician and artist? How do you land on the same page? Where do you find a common ground?
That's a good question. We just learn to surrender to one another and trust the other. You know, it's like sometimes you're like, I'm positive, I'm gonna be right for this one, and this trust me on that one. And sometimes it's the opposite, and I surrender. I'm like, okay, I trust you. I trust your judgment on this call. And that's how it works. It's about trust and understanding that yes, we both have different tastes at some point. We're humans, but we need to find a common ground because we have a common project and a common mission. So we do everything to come together and make this happen.
Yes, and just if we need some help at the moment, we just need to call our amazing manager Phil.
Yes.
And he will give us the answer.
Worst case, we call the manager.
Was your family always supportive of this thing that you wanted to pursue music and be artists? Was this something that they always supported you for at a very young age? Or did you have conflict?
Personally, yes, and they're actually the reason why I'm doing that, so they're completely, fully supportive of it.
And what about you?
At the beginning, no,
Right.
but now they are so happy for me. So,
And you know, because we're also on the French radio now, so our parents listen to the radio and they're like, oh, it's like. So now they are very, you know, at first that we're gonna succeed, and they doubt that it's gonna bring enough money to live and stuff. So that's where your parents' concerns came from, and business
and at
studies.
the beginning, I was in an optical school. So when I'm calling my father to say, hey, I'm going to play music all of my life, he say, are you sure? Okay. and after, it was a little bit hard, and now everything is good, and he's really happy, and he's sending me some texts every day.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So are you enjoying Pakistan so far?
We love Pakistan. Flo just arrived.
Yeah, it's my
first. We made
It's
sure
your first time. You've been here before, I guess.
I was there in November for a private event, and that led us to come back. We met people, and they wanted more of us, and so Flo is the first time, but we've been.
It's my first day, and it's my first DJ set here in Pakistan. So I'm so excited to see the reaction, the react of the public.
And everywhere I've been, the welcoming has been so warm and nice, and people, it's very, very special to be here.
Okay, fine. Yeah, sure.
I saw a lot of people knows us, know me, but now it's time for me to know
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
That's a good thing. Final two questions. First, I would like to ask, what is one piece of advice that you would give to a novice in this field who is going to venture into this field of music? And secondly, do you think that music is something that they should take up as a career if they're passionate about it? What's your advice to a novice?
I believe that the most powerful advice is follow your heart, follow what you love, follow what you think is the right thing to do for you. To start a career, it's difficult like any other self-employed, self-career, like creating a company and stuff. Like being a DJ today is not just playing music or even producing music, it's managing finances, marketing, communication, like the whole, it's like a whole company, And so, do it. If your passion says, if you have the passion strong enough and you want to do it, just do it. You follow your dreams.
And we need to take some risk.
You need to take some risk. And even if it fails, at least you've tried. And as I was saying, about the failing on stage, it happens, and we all fail, and we have failed. But through failures, we build ourselves and we become stronger. And so even if you fail once, the first time, keep going. And if you truly believe in it, we truly believe in it. We surrender to what's gonna come. We don't know what's gonna come, but we truly believe that we have a great intentions with this music and that it's gonna walk its way to the world.
Perfect. Would you?
You say everything, but if you are not taking the risk, you will never know.
You will never know.
Yeah. Never know. Yeah.
We need to know.
Yeah, that's good. Finally, to the people of France, what would you like to say to them in your own native language, French? Look into the camera and speak, both of you.
Chef français.
No, in French?
Yeah, sure.
Je veux juste vous dire que les Français vous aiment, vraiment.
What about you?
On vous aime, merci pour tout le support que vous nous apportez
depuis
tout au long de notre journée, depuis le début, et on a hâte de
vous retrouver,
visiter partout en France et de danser avec vous.
Thank you so much, Flo and Vic, for joining me. That's all for now.
Thank you.
That's all for now. Stay tuned for more on my official YouTube channel and Facebook page. Until then, take care. Allah Hafiz.
Peace.